PM Yugandhar. Today we are going to learn about Ujjayi Pranayama. What is mean by Ujjayi? Ujjayi means victory. Ujjayi means victory over death as per the Sanskrit word. So what is the death? As per the yogic science, the death means if you have a sickness, if you have any depression, if you have any anxiety, any kind of illness, all these considered as a death as per the yogic science. So if you practice this Ujjayi Pranayama, so you will be far away from sickness, you will be far away from all the health issues. Why? Because in this Ujjayi Pranayama, we will be mainly focusing on in this glottis area. So here the thyroid gland will be there. So activation of thyroid gland will be more. So automatically the metabolism of our body will be more. What is the metabolism? The sleep rate, at the same time the digestive capacity, the mood swings, all this depends upon our metabolism rate. Okay, so the metabolism rate will be increased a lot, so it will help us to have a great health. So that's why this pranayama is very important pranayama. And one more advantage of this pranayama is this pranayama you can be practiced at any time. Okay, any time in a day. At the same time, whenever you practicing pranayama, try to have an empty stomach. Anytime you can practice this pranayama. At the same time, you can sit. For this pranayama, normally the standard pose is Vajrasana. You know Vajrasana, right? So normally, so we will be placing our legs under our buttocks. So here, the spine straight and open palms. Either you can do it Chin Mudra. So you can sit in your comfortable posture first, then after. For suppose if you are not able to sit in Vajrasana, you can sit in Sukhasana. That's absolutely fine. And one more thing is, this pranayama we can be practiced in Makarasana also. So you know the Makarasana process, right? So in the practical session you will get to know about the Makarasana. So you sit in Vajrasana. If you are not able to sit in Vajrasana, that's absolutely fine. You can sit in Sukhasana. So the main priority is for Vajrasana. If you're not, then sit in Sukhasana. Now I will be practicing with Vajrasana. So if I feel discomfort, I will move to the Sukhasana. So in this pranayama, we will be focusing on the glottis area. Before we understand how we focus our air at the glottis area, let us understand the basic simple one, how we can feel this glottis area. First, suppose with an open mouth, take a deep inhalation, exhalation. Now, whenever you are inhaling and exhaling, you are feeling the air here, right? So just one more time you try. So you are getting some sound, right? So this Ujjayi Pranayama is also called as ocean breath. Why? Because the sound like waves. And one more thing, it is called as a snoring breath. So it gives sound like a snoring. That's why these are different names. And apart from that, you can see here we will be focusing on this glottis area. Whenever you are inhaling, at the same time whenever you are exhaling, we are contrasting this glottis area. Exactly here. Okay, exactly here. So we will be focusing on here, then we will be doing this pranayama. Before we start this pranayama, let us understand few things. We won't do this pranayama with the open mouth. We just need to do this pranayama with the nose only and exhalation from the nose only. Here once observe. You can hear the sound, right? So you can hear the snoring sound. Why? Because here, once place your hand on your throat level, throat pit. Why? Because the air is flowing through your glottis area. It's rubbing. The air is rubbing through that area. Automatically, the rubbing sound will come. So that is the reason you will get a sound. And one more thing, in order to make you understand, I am making a sound. Okay, when you practice, the sound, whatever the sound is coming, that should be heard by yourself only, not like some other person outside. So they should not feel like you're doing something snoring or something like that. So it should be for inner yourself. You can see. Just now I practiced one round, but you haven't heard the sound. Now again I am practicing with the sound to make you understand. Just see. Okay, this is all about Ujjayi Pranayama. First, we will do a 5 rounds of traditional Ujjayi Pranayama. So just having your open palms, or you can place your hand on your throat pit. Just try. Now, whenever you are inhaling and exhaling, do it at the chest level. So normally we focusing on our breath, right? So take an inhalation and exhalation from the chest. Continue, second round. One last time, continue. Slowly just relax. Take a deep inhalation, exhalation. Now you open your eyes. So when you're doing, you can feel the itching sensation here. You feel a little more uncomfortable while practicing at the same time, you know. So you may feel like a thirst sensation here, right? So in that time, you can have a sip of water. So you can have just a simple sip of water. Have this glottis area wet. So sometimes you will feel very dry in this area. You will feel like itching sensation. That's common in the starting. So this traditional one, you need to practice from the 5 rounds to 7, 7 to 14, 14 to 21. 3 sets you can practice as we discussed earlier. At the same time, the bhava, with what kind of emotion in your mind you're practicing, what kind of thought flow is there in your mind, that is the key element for this practice. You do remember these 2 things and number of sessions. Now a little bit more advanced now. Now we are going to, and one more thing, when you're taking a deep inhalation exhalation through the nose, here you need to understand few things. Your palate is there, right? Tongue palate, that should be at the lower. Your tongue should be at the lower palate, okay? And your teeth is little open inside. The mouth should be closed. Teeth is little open, and tongue should be at the lower palate. Just observe 2 sets. You can see the difference, right? These are the corrections. You make sure that teeth is open, tongue should be at the lower palate, the bhava, the emotion. If you feel dry, you can have a little bit of water. Now a little bit of advanced. So as a beginner, you can practice to 5 to 7, 7 to 14. And the medium level, you can practice for a 21 sets, for a 21 rounds for a 3 sets. Now a little bit more advanced. Now today we are going to discussing one more pranayama. In this pranayama, what is that? Yogic breathing. In the yogic breathing is called a complete breathing. So there is a belief in yoga system that will once we born, our lifespan will be decided by the number of breaths what we are taking. That's why you can consider like, they will give an example like tortoise, it will take a 1 to 3 breaths for a minute, so it will live more than 150 years. Human, we will take a more than 15 breaths, so that we will have a lifespan in some other way. And the dogs, they will take a more breaths for a minute, so they live for a little time only. That's why our life directly connected to the number of breaths what we are taking. If you practice the yogic breath, automatically the number of inhalation and exhalation you take for a minute will be reduced a lot. Normally we take it 10 to 15 based upon our lungs capacity, right? For a minute. If you properly practice, you take only one breath for this yogic breath. First now let us understand the yogic breath. Yogic breath is a complete breath where we practice our abdomen, we take inhalation through abdomen, and we will inhale through chest and this area. Okay, so upper chest, the clavicular place, here also we will hold our breath. What we can do is, in this pranayama, in this yogic breath, what we can do is, we will inhale, hold here, we will inhale, hold here, then slowly with exhalation we just release here, then release the chest and release the abdomen. Just observe once. So how you give a air to a balloon? Like this, right? The balloon will be slowly expand. The way the balloon expand, same way this abdomen area, chest area, clavicular area need to expand. Just observe, slowly I am taking at 2 rounds only. Now with the exhalation. Second round. So from lower to upper, inhalation, upper to lower, exhalation. So in the starting time, you won't feel any difference, okay? It's common, you won't feel any difference in the breath. So sometimes you feel that you only take inhalation here, automatically you don't have a capacity to inhale more. Sometimes when you're exhaling, automatically this belly will be pulling out, so automatically the breath will be gone away. That's absolutely fine, It's okay. First, now let us practice this yogic breath for 3 rounds for yourself. So just sit in your comfortable posture, spine straight, take your hand on belly or chest here, take a deep inhalation slowly, like a balloon. How you feel the balloon, same way you need to take a simple breath. Come on. Excellent. Slowly exhale. Excellent. One more round. Excellent. Slowly exhale. Last round. Slowly relax. Take a deep inhalation, exhalation. Slowly open your eyes. Excellent. Now you can see the difference, right? So yogic breath is a little different process. So even for this also simple one, initially you practice for the 7 rounds, then after 14, then after 21. So the first one is basic level, the second one is medium level, and the third one is advanced level. Now the key element is, now you understand the yogic breath, right? The same time you understand the Ujjayi breath. Now we will be practicing this Ujjayi breath along with the yogic breath. That is the key element. Now just sit in your comfortable posture. Any asana, any comfortable asana sit. Now normally Vajrasana is the majorly preferred. Now just sit. Slowly you can sit in your comfortable posture. Now you just need to include this Ujjayi breath with the yogi breath. First I will do 2 sets, just observe. So just have a hand on your throat pit, same time on your belly. Come, one more round. Excellent. Slowly open your eyes. Now you feel the difference, right? Now you feel the difference. So you're just inhaling through this glottis breath. At the same time you're doing the yogic breath. So this is the way you can practice Ujjayi in a little bit advanced level. So if you practice this for a 7, 14, 21, then you can practice a more advanced. What is that? So do you remember that Puraka, Rechaka, Kumbhakas is there. Kumbhaka is there, right? So as of now we are doing inhalation and exhalation. We are not holding. So in the advanced level we can hold the breath also. That is the key. That is the key. So make sure that. So as of now I am not teaching you advanced level. But you just remember. So advanced level practice. So when you can practice the advanced level, once you be efficient in this basic level 1 for 1 to 3 months, then you can go for the medium level, then you can go for the advanced level. Okay, first 1 to 3 months the basic level and the medium level. After the 3 months for sure you need to go for advanced level after the continuous practice. Okay, what are the things we covered today? Simply today we just talk about the Ujjayi breath, the ocean breath. It will be focusing on our glottis area. So without involving the yogic breath, so we can practice Ujjayi breath normally. When you're practicing the Ujjayi breath, you can feel the sound here. Okay, so it will be very helpful for someone is having a problem with the thyroid issues. Same time it will be improve your metabolism. Same time everything will be improved. And who should not practice? Who should not practice? What we know about the benefits, right? Who should not practice? The people having any kind of throat surgery. Okay, any kind of heart related issues or heart surgeries, they should not practice. Okay, who should practice, who should not practice is simple. If someone is having any health issues, any surgeries undergone, immediately they should not practice. If someone is having a vibrant health, they can practice. Even if they are having some kind of mental illness issues, they can completely practice this so that the mental illness issues will be avoided. Okay, so the basic level 1 with the normal Ujjayi breath, and the second level Ujjayi breath along with the yogic breath, and the third level Ujjayi breath along with the yogic breath. This time Kumbhakas also we do. So make sure that you practice. So at the end of the day, I want to tell you one thing. What are the things you learn about yoga? If you don't practice, if you don't show your consistency, that won't be helpful for you at all. Okay, even a great teacher won't make you a yoga trainer for sure. Even a Sadguru or some other great gurus won't make you a great teacher. So you make sure that. So for this video, it took around 20 minutes for this video, right? So you take half of the time, a 10 minutes of time to practice this Ujjayi Pranayama along with the yogic breath. Okay, thank you.